NFL jerseys can be many things. They can show history, they can just be a good design, and fans love wearing them around to rep their favorite team. But quite simply put, fans definitely get very defensive about which jersey is better than the other. And that is what I'm here to rank today. Many teams this offseason have come out with new jerseys for the 2020 NFL season, and these are my rankings for all 32 jerseys of the NFL. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. At number 32, I have the Cincinnati Bengals. So there's a few problems with this jersey here that just make this look so dated and just makes it look not very good. Obviously, the helmets are incredible. Everyone loves the tiger stripes. But the problem with it is that you've just got random white side panels. And side panels, for one, are just bad. They look dated. And it's just a really old format going on here. And the logo of the B on top of the chest, it just looks awful. And there's just problems with it, and this jersey just looks dated and doesn't look like it's keeping up with the modern standard like a lot of other classic jerseys can, and that is why I've put it at number 32. Next up, I got the Houston Texans, and something about this jersey just doesn't work for me. It's trying to be like a classic jersey, but it's not been around long enough for people to have that nostalgia for it, and it's something about it just seems off, and something makes it look tacky, and the colors don't necessarily work as well as they should be working together, and something's just off about it. I can't really put my finger around it. Just makes for a very average jersey. Coming in 30th is the newly unveiled Rams jersey, and this is not good. I'm sorry. The logo was trash to begin with, first of all. And now they just seem like they've got the wrong shade of yellow going on. They've got a highlighter thing, and then there's a gradient number. It just doesn't look right. And I don't know how you mess up blue and yellow this way, this badly. All they had to do was keep the same throwbacks, but no, they kind of messed it up, not gonna lie. You've got the Jacksonville Jaguars, and when they redesigned their jerseys, it's definitely an upgrade. Don't get me wrong, it's a huge, huge upgrade from what they had before with the weird two-tone helmets and the jerseys just having weird side panel things. I don't know what they were doing with that. This is 100% better. But the problem here is just that now it's a little bit too simple. It's a little plain, and there's not much character in the jersey. Also, I feel like they should just make the teal the primary jersey, because if you're not gonna have a super interesting jersey, at least make the teal the primary jersey, which is the one that a majority of fans really enjoy anyways. A spot above the Jaguars is the Arizona Cardinals, and this jersey is a nice concept and color. I love the colors, I like the helmet, but the thing is just that the template is outdated. They need to get rid of whatever's going on the side of the jersey there with these weird side panels and these like clown patches going on. I don't know what's going on over there, but if they just like clean it up, just make it a little simpler, I think their jersey will be much, much better. We have our first new jersey that was unveiled this offseason. It's the Atlanta Falcons, and it's a downgrade. I'm sorry. I thought anything would be better than the jerseys they had before, because they kind of had the same problem as the Cardinals have with a really weird template and just random patches going all over the place, looking like a clown face. But these are not an upgrade. I'm sorry. What is this? The ATL is too big. The numbers take up like 80% of the jersey, and it's just plain, and you put side panels in. What is this? I do not like it. What I do like is that they added the monochrome helmet. They added a chrome helmet. It's got like a matte finish kind of thing going on. And the colors alone just make it bearable. that is why it is at. That is why it is where it is. Now we got the Tennessee Titans, and I like what they're going for here. There's just one major problem with it. It's it's mono. They're wearing the same colored pants as they're wearing on their jersey, so there's no contrast there. It just looks like it blends in. And then second of all, they have a better combination, a unique combination where they can put the light blue pants there. I think that's their best combination, but they never go with it. So this is why I have to make it so that it's with the navy blue pants and the navy blue jersey, and that's the combination they use most, and it just misses the mark a little bit. Next is the New York Jets, and I like that they went to the Kelly Green last offseason. I do not super love the weird black outline. It just doesn't really fit. Stay a white and green team, please, Jets. I also don't know how I feel about the New York. It's a little big. I don't know. I like that they went to the Kelly Green. I don't necessarily love the design, but the helmets are nice, and yeah, it's a pretty decent jersey. I want to add that on some days it looks like the green is really faded. Like depending on the lighting, the green just looks really faded sometimes and doesn't shine like Kelly Green is supposed to. But you know what? That's not really in their control. That's just something that happens. But yeah, I'm not gonna knock them for that. Now we're gonna talk about the Denver Broncos, and I like the colors. I really, really do. I like the helmet. I like the orange color. It's just a great color combination. The problem is just that it's outdated with the side panels. Side panels just don't look good anymore. The font is a little odd too. I like their Orange Crush throwbacks much better, but yeah, just in comparison, the Orange Crush is so much better than these jerseys, and it's just missing something. I don't know. So now we've got another new jersey, and it's the New England Patriots. And they shifted away from the Brady era jerseys, showing it's a new era in the franchise. And these are okay, honestly. They're pretty good. But the thing is just that I don't like mono jerseys. There's a navy blue pant with a navy blue jersey, and I wish they went to a white helmet and white pant. And the red also seems a little too bold on this. And we're specifically talking about the navy jersey here. But yeah, it's okay. I think it's an upgrade because they get rid of the side panels. So yeah. Yeah, I have the Cleveland Browns, and it's another new jersey. And I like the striped socks. I like the jersey as without the large Cleveland at the top. It's a much simpler. It's basically like the jerseys they had before 2015. And I wish they kept gray face masks that they had on the last jerseys, but hey, I guess it's all right. Striped socks really should be staying around. The Patriots got rid of them, which kind of sucks. But yeah, these are good jerseys, definitely an improvement, and that is why they're here. So now we've got the Washington Redskins, and their jersey I think is a bit polarizing. Some people really, really like it. Some people don't. For me, I'm a big fan of the burgundy and gold, and it just works pretty nicely for me. I think it's a really, really solid classic look, and it looks great to me. But yeah, that is why I put them above the Cleveland Browns. I just think they're a slight bit better. I love the gold face masks, and yeah, it's a good design. Okay, so now we got the Carolina Panthers, and obviously their colors are really, really good. There's some weird things about this though. I don't really like the stripes on the side of the pant. Also, once again, mono black, not that great. And the template's just a little old. Obviously the colors are great, but it's just I wish they'd lean into the Carolina blue a little more. You know what? It's fine. It's a good jersey. Definitely it has so much more potential than it really has here. Next is the Baltimore Ravens. These are good jerseys. I like the patch on the side. It's a very nice patch with the Maryland state flag. And This is their best jersey combination here when they have the black. Obviously, they have a black helmet, but they have the white pants to go along with the purple jersey. That is their best combination with the purple jersey, and yeah, it's a pretty good look here. It's kind of like a classic kind of look thing, but it works for me. I like the gold accent, and it's a pretty good look. I don't know what makes me like it so much, but it's good. Next, I have the Chicago Bears. This is a pretty good jersey. Obviously, navy and orange go very well with each other. I like the dark striping with the orange inside on the pants. And of course, the striped socks are always a plus. This is a classic jersey, but the thing is that the font is a little weird. Like you can see right here on the jersey, it's like thin, and it would just be better for normal block letters maybe, but anyway, that's kind of a small gripe. It's a pretty good jersey, and that is why it is here. Next up is the Seattle Seahawks, and this is one of those modern designs that actually kind of works for me. I like the shades of neon green just splashed all over, here and there on the jersey. It actually kind of works, and even though they go mono, the green kind of helps to balance it out. So, as much as it pains me to say it, these are actually some pretty good jerseys here. Now we have the Philadelphia Eagles and their midnight green home jersey. And a lot of Eagles fans want to go back to the Kelly green. But the thing is that you've won the Super Bowl in this jersey, so I don't really see that changing anytime soon. And the midnight green does look really good in night games and things like that. Other times it can look faded, like the Jets jersey can look faded sometimes. But really, midnight green is a really complex shade, and it looks pretty good when contrasted with the black, and it works for me. Yeah, it's a pretty good jersey to me, and it's good. Another new jersey here for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is a good jersey. They kind of go back to what their design was during the Super Bowl, and you can still see the orange from the creamsicle stuff. You can see it inside the number, just a light outline. It pays a little bit of homage to the beginning of the franchise, but also pays homage to their Super Bowl teams. And I like the actual pewter. Before, it was kind of like a grayish brown thing. Now they've got actual pewter going on here, which I get that's what pewter is. But this actually nails it in and actually works pretty well with it. And yeah, I think it's a good jersey. Definitely much better than the alarm clock numbers they had going before. Continuing here in the top half is the Minnesota Vikings. And yes, the purple is a lot. There is a lot of purple on this jersey, but I like the matte finish helmet there. Yeah, I like the matte finish that they have going on over there. And also, I kind of like the stripes. It's kind of like a horn. And I don't know. It works for me. And white pants usually look good with these dark colored jerseys. And it looks great on their home stadium. And that's really what matters. So here we have the New York Giants. And this is a simple, classic kind of look. It's a little plain with just the blue and the white. But the red striping on the helmet does add some color to the jersey. And, it's a clean look and it works. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. And yeah, it's a pretty good jersey. So coming in next, we have the Miami Dolphins. And I know everyone really likes the throwbacks. And I also love the throwbacks. And but honestly, I don't think their normal unis are that bad either, because I really like the bold shade of orange. I really like the white pants and the teal color. It looks really good. So, yeah, that's why I have the Dolphins here this high on the list. Next is the Indianapolis Colts, and they made some really minor adjustments to their jersey. Basically, the number font switched a little bit, and their word mark on the helmet changed into a more contemporary font. And that's basically it. It's the same blue and white, and it still looks great. Also, the horseshoe logo is slightly more rounded. You can barely tell, though. Yeah, this is a great classic look. Blue and white will always look great together, and that's why it's number 11 on this list. Now we're going to go into the top 10 with the Detroit Lions, and when they switched to this new jersey a few years back, I'm not sure exactly when, and basically got rid of the black outlines that they used to have, it was such an improvement because the Lions are a silver and blue team, and silver and blue looks amazing inside their dome stadium, and it was such a great move to go back to just the silver and blue, and they did a great job with these jerseys. Next, we've got the New Orleans Saints, and Vegas gold and black will, of course, always look amazing together. The only problem I really have with this is just that they go mono black, which means that they wear black pants, and it makes it look like they're wearing like leggings or something, and it's a little weird. It kind of looks odd sometimes, but it's just a minor complaint, really. Yeah, this is a great jersey. There's not too much to complain about here. Next up is the Buffalo Bills, and I don't know if you guys have seen their jerseys before they went back to these, but those are literally some of the worst jerseys I've ever seen in my life. I think those are probably one of the worst in NFL history, but thank goodness they went back to this classic look, and it just looks great. Blue and red together will usually never steer anyone wrong. Next, we've got the Dallas Cowboys, one of the most hated teams in football, and I don't know why, but this jersey just works for me. I like the royal blue paired with the interesting bluish green pants with the silver helmet. I don't know, it just works for me. And when they play inside Jerry World, because they do wear the white jerseys at home, when they play inside AT&T Stadium, it just seems to pop. I don't really know what works for me with it, but it does. And it's a classic look, and it's great. And that's why the jersey is right here. So a lot of these jerseys coming up here are all going to be classic looks, and that's going to continue here with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Obviously, the gold and the black. How can you go wrong with yellow or, gold and black? These two specific shades. Oh my gosh, it's such a great look. The only thing I'd really say is that the font is a little wacky. Other than that, it's a really minor complaint. These are amazing jerseys. Now we're going to go into the top 5 with the Green Bay Packers, and this is a classic jersey. I mean, there's not much more to say about it. You've got the yellow, you've got the green, you've got the gold, you got the yellow helmets. It's going to be a timeless look forever. Green and yellow just look so amazing together. Next, we've got the Kansas City Chiefs, and what I love about this jersey, it's simple, but it does the right things. The yellow outlines through it add a little bit of vibrance, and yeah, it's a great jersey. There's not much more to say about it. Another classic look. Now I have the San Francisco 49ers at number 3. You can call me biased. You know what? I get it. It's my favorite team. I get it. But I really do think we have a great jersey. Gold pants, gold helmet with the red jersey and the white numbers. It works. It's beautiful. It looks amazing. And yeah, I just think it's a great jersey. That's why it's at number 3. At number 2, I have the Oakland Raiders. A lot of people have this as their favorite jersey in the NFL, and I wouldn't be mad at that either. It's just such a great look. It's timeless. It's classic. It'll forever be a great-looking jersey. Yeah, the Raiders, they have amazing jerseys. You can put this at number 2. You can put this at number 1. Whatever. Interchangeable, but it's such a great jersey. I just realized I said Oakland Raiders. My bad. They're moving to Las Vegas. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. The Chargers, I sometimes slip up and say San Diego, but the Raiders, I don't know if I'm going to get used to this. Las Vegas Raiders. Anyway, whatever. I'll try my best. hopefully I don't slip up with the Raiders in any future videos or anything like that. So coming in as my best jersey in the NFL, I know, it just got unveiled this offseason. I should let it grow on me. I get it. But it's just such a clean jersey. I have the Los Angeles Chargers, and what I love about this jersey is it's the same powder blue that we've loved forever. I like that it's gotten sleeker. I like the font. It's still sort of a block letter thing. They're not trying to go with any crazy bad font or anything like that. I also like that they added the option of the gold pants. I think the gold pants will look really good. And I just think they knocked it out of the park.